Okay, so we are going to show you how to use the upgrade station and mainly the blueprint station to bring an item into max level quality without having to bring it to Ascendant. It should only be ramshackle unless you get one thing. So let's go in here. I've already pulled the resources needed to upgrade my sickle, which is what we're going to do today. I'm going to attempt upgrade. Okay, so I discovered a superior upgrade, so it went to apprentice. That's fine. We can deal with that. We're just going to pull it out, and you only want to do the upgrade once. It's better if it only goes to ramshackle, but if it goes to apprentice, that's fine. So what we're going to do now, if we look at stats, is my crafting skill is base level. What I want to do is I want to drink a mind wipe, but before I do that, I want to go over to this engram saver, and I want to save my engrams. That will save everything that I've learned currently, which isn't a lot because I just recently crafted. But now I can take my mind wipe potion, completely gets rid of everything, and what we're going to do is we're going to pump every single level we have into crafting. And we just keep on going. Because this will increase the range of quality when you make a blueprint. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will get better results, but it means that you can get better results. This strategy is basically a way to have max level stuff that is cheap to repair. Okay, so let's see. We need to drop some weight. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to throw some things here. Throw my chainsaw. Throw all of these darts. Oh, I just lost my water. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, we'll throw the gun for now as well. And that'll give us room to move around with. Okay, so now that we have all of our points in crafting and we have our metal sickle at apprentice, we're going to go to the blueprint station and we're going to drag it over here. I'm going to click on it, and that'll make this button active. If you don't have it clicked, this is grayed out. So you have to select it, hit create blueprint. That will break down the resources that it had, and you want to take those because you're going to need some of them, and you're going to drag this blueprint over. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the smithy where it's made, and we're going to pop this sickle in. I'm going to drop those resources in, and then it's still not enough to create, so with S+, it's wonderful. They have this beautiful setting here, which we're going to make one of these, so leave that number up here at 1, and click this button here, which is to pull resources. It lights up, and we're going to make it. Now it's at 308.7% damage with 461 durability. The max, as you can see over here on my axes, is 755.3 damage and 695 durability. So what we do now is we get rid of this blueprint because we don't need that anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to pull this over to our inventory, and we're going to go back to the blueprint station. Drop the item back in, select it, and we're going to create blueprint. Pull all of that material back, take the blueprint with you, And we're going to move back over to the smithy. Now, you're going to have to do this a few times. Keep track of where your levels are at on this. So we know that something like this will only do a certain amount of damage and a certain amount of durability. So what we're doing is we're going to do this a couple of times, and you're going to go through a bit of material to get it up to max level. But see, it went from 308.7% up to 668%, and we're now at max durability on it. We just got probably one or two more to do the weapon damage. So we're going to pull that sickle over. We're going to get rid of that blueprint, and we're going to go back over to the blueprint station. Pull that on over. Create blueprint. Again, take the materials. Drop it in. Drop your materials in. Pull. And make. Alright, so now we have a max durability, max weapon damage sickle at apprentice crafting level. So it's going to be really cheap to repair, but our blueprint still is only at the 668 mark. So we are going to do this one more time just to get that blueprint, so that you then have a blueprint for a max level item. Create that blueprint, pull the resources, drag blueprint over, put that blueprint back in, and you can see there my crafting skill bonus is 151.5% when I made that. So we're going to drop all of that back in. Again, select the item, pull the resources, and there you go. Now you have a max level item. You have the max level blueprint so that we can make this again. If you ever lose this one, or it breaks, or someone steals it from you. So we're going to put that in our inventory. But it is going to be super cheap to repair. So as you can see, my ramshackle pick is currently, my weapon damage is maxed and my max durability is maxed. And look at those repair requirements. That is 4 hide, 1 metal ingot, and 1 wood to repair a max level pick. This thing, I have used this thing to kill an alpha brood mother by myself. So this is definitely worth it. If you have these mods available, please use this trick. It'll keep your costs low. You'll go through a bit to craft the item to max level, but after that, you're fine. So what we're going to do is, now that we're done making everything, we don't need this crafting skill like this anymore. So we're going to take another mind wipe, and we're going to reallocate those points wherever we want. So maybe we want a little bit of health. On this map lately, we've been going through water a little bit, so I'm going to boost that up. My weight, I want it, I want it pretty high. So we're going to go up to about 1100. That should be fine for now. But I want to be able to kill things and deal out a massive amount of damage, especially now that we have max level tools and weapons. So we're just going to keep on putting these points in, and we're going to get well over 1,000 here. Alright, almost there. 30 more points. Just click as fast as you can when doing this. Alright. Now, I could either go and learn some engrams that I need, or I can go back to my engram saver, and as you can see, it says restore engrams. It's restoring everything that I had. Granted, we have CKF and Automated Ark, so there's a lot of engrams spread out, but it's going to go through all of them and verify which ones I had before and which ones I need to have unlocked again. So we're almost there. Let's see. 1,000 mark. It's a lot of engrams, people. Hopefully, the thing is, going through 1,457 engrams by yourself will take so much longer, especially if you've been building and you want those building engrams back. This will save you a massive amount of time. Okay, so now all of my engrams are back. We need to scroll down a little bit. I've got some things unlocked here, campfire, hatchet, all of those things. So now we have a max level sickle, and we can go out and harvest us some fiber. We can harvest some prime fish. This is an easy, simple way. There's no need to use the upgrade station over and over, or the augment station to increase the durability. Because they will just make your repair cost even more expensive. But with the augment station, you do have the water reagent, so you could put this on your armor to make your water retention better. But using some of these other things, you can use the heat reagent and the cold reagent to increase your insulation, but other than that, you really don't need any of these others because they're all for durability and armor and damage, and it's just going to make your items that much more expensive to repair. You'll save so much more materials if you don't even worry about these, because they're not that important in the first place. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and enjoy my other life.